Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to Darklight Archives, where the line between fact and the fantastical often blurs. Today we'll uncover stories that make us question the randomness of life itself. These are the top 5 unsettling coincidences that defy logic. True stories, each verified yet shrouded in mystery. Let's begin. In 2002, two Finnish twin brothers, aged 70, met an eerily identical fate just hours apart. The first brother was cycling along a highway in Raahe, Finland, when he was struck and killed by a truck. Just 2 hours later, his twin brother, completely unaware of his sibling's death, cycled along the same road and was hit by another vehicle, this time a lorry. Police confirmed the incidents were unrelated, calling it a coincidence so rare it defies probability. While twins are known to share a deep bond, could there have been a connection deeper than science can explain? Or was this an uncanny trick of fate? Violet Jessop, a stewardess and nurse, holds a place in history as the Unsinkable woman. She survived not one, but 3 maritime disasters. In 1911, she was aboard the RMS Olympic when it collided with the HMS Hawke. The ship sustained severe damage, but Violet remained unscathed. In 1912, she worked as a stewardess aboard the Titanic. She famously recalled being ordered into a lifeboat during the chaos and handed a baby to care for. She survived, along with the infant. Her third brush with death came in 1916 aboard the HMHS Britannic, a hospital ship during World War I. When the ship struck a mine and sank, she leapt into the water, narrowly avoiding being pulled into the ship's propellers. Despite these traumatic experiences, Violet continued her career at sea, later writing about her experiences with remarkable calmness. Was she simply lucky, or was there something uncanny about her connection to these doomed ships? September 11th, 2001 was one of the darkest days in modern history. Yet, for a handful of people, seemingly trivial decisions saved their lives. Take Michael Lomonaco, the executive chef at Windows on the World, the restaurant atop the North Tower. On that morning, he decided to stop at an optometrist for new glasses, delaying his arrival at work. That decision saved him. Others missed flights or meetings that would have placed them at ground zero. Seth MacFarlane, creator of Family Guy, was scheduled to board American Airlines Flight 11, which struck the North Tower. A simple timing mistake, he arrived late, kept him off the plane. Another notable story involves a group of office workers delayed by a colleague bringing in donuts. That extra few minutes spared them from being in the South Tower during the collapse. These stories remind us how small, mundane decisions can have profound, life-altering consequences. In 1838, Edgar Allan Poe published his only full-length novel, The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket. The story includes a grim scene where shipwreck survivors, stranded in the open ocean, resort to cannibalism. To survive, they draw lots, and a young sailor named Richard Parker becomes the victim. Decades later, in 1884, the real-life tragedy of the Mignonette unfolded. A small yacht sank, leaving its 4 crew members stranded in a lifeboat for weeks. In a desperate act of survival, they killed and ate a cabin boy named Richard Parker. The similarities between Poe's fictional tale and this real event are so precise that they've baffled scholars and historians. Was it a coincidence, an eerie case of life imitating art, or could Poe have had some inexplicable insight into the future? The connections between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy are some of history's most infamous coincidences. Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846, Kennedy in 1946. Lincoln became president in 1860, Kennedy in 1960. Both were assassinated on a Friday in the presence of their wives. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln. Both successors were named Johnson Andrew Johnson, born 1808, and Lyndon B. Johnson, born 1908. Adding to the eeriness, Lincoln was shot in Ford's Theatre, while Kennedy was shot in a car manufactured by the Ford Motor Company. These parallels feel too precise to ignore. Could this be a mere quirk of history, or is there a deeper mystery connecting these two iconic leaders? Coincidences challenge our understanding of chance and destiny. They leave us questioning whether life is random or governed by forces we can't comprehend. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the unsettling and unexplained. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, stay curious but tread carefully. Until next time, this is Darklight Archives.